Hello everyone, in this video we'll be talking about how to use a command line text editor called VIM. In VIM or with VIM, it is possible to do everything that we do with a GUI text editor in this particular command line text editor. To start VIM, we'll just type VIM in the terminal and press enter, and it takes us into VIM. Now we could continue by going into one of the three different modes available in VIM. Actually, VIM has more than 3 modes, but in this particular lesson, we'll be considering 3 modes. Now, the first mode that we'll be considering is the insert mode. Now, to go into the insert mode, you press I, and once you press I or insert on your keyboard, you get this insert at the bottom of your screen, showing that you've gone into the insert mode. Now in the insert mode you can type, and that's the only mode where you can actually type text. So I can type, "This is my file containing characters I am typing at random." Okay, and I put a full stop there, and to go into the now to save our work and exit, we need to go into another mode called the escape mode. Now to go into the escape mode, we need to press escape on our keyboard and then press colon. Now of course, to press colon, that will be shift and then the colon button, and then you get a colon down here. Now once you have that colon down there, to save is W, to quit is Q, and sometimes you might need to do this forcefully if the thing is complaining or giving you some errors and not wanting to quit. You might need an exclamation mark to do that forcefully. So you have WQ exclamation, which is save and quit forcefully. So if you do that, it says, "Oh, we don't have a file name." Okay, so now we'll try that again, and now we'll specify a file name, say source file 22, and then we save. Now if we do an ls -l long listing, we see our source file 22 that was just created today, October 11. If we check our calendar, we see that today is October 11. Okay, so and there we have our source file. Of course, if we just wanted to check the content again, we can do source file 22 using cat, and then it just displays the content we have there. Okay, so that's one. Now we could in so far we've been able to go through 2 of the 3 modes. Now let's open that file using VIM, and then let's see how the last mode that we've not talked about works. Okay, so to open a file, we just specify VIM and then the file that we want to open. In this case, that's source file 22, and then we press enter. This reveals our file, and as soon as the file is open, we're in a mode called the command mode. Now in this command mode, we can't edit anything, we'll just be giving different commands. For instance, if I wanted to copy this line, I'll just press YY on my screen, and then I'll press YY on my keyboard, and then press P to paste. That pastes my string. Okay, then I could go into the insert mode by pressing I, going to the end of that line by pressing end on my keyboard, and then pressing enter. I can then type another string saying this is sent OS. Now if I wanted to go back into the command mode, I simply just pressed escape, and now I'm in command mode. Now if I wanted to move this line, this is sent OS, to the first line, I'll simply just copy the line this is sent OS using YY, and then taking the cursor to the top and then pressing VP. Line. All I'll do is do a YY and then move to the first line, press a P, that gives me the second line, then I do a YY, bring this to here, and then delete the first line by doing a DD. Okay, and then that gives me the first line. So there's no actual way to do a cut. You just have to manipulate between copies and deletes in VIM. Okay, and then so these are the three modes you can have with VIM: the command mode, the insert mode, and the escape mode. And again, to end this, if we wanted to go into the escape mode, we'll just simply press already we're in the command mode, so we can go from the command mode into the escape mode by pressing the colon, and once we press the colon, we can choose to save and quit. A short form of doing the save and quit with one letter is to specify X instead of WQ. Okay, so if I specify X, it's just going to save and quit at the same time. So, and then that's done. And since we already specified the file that we opened, it's just going to save right back into that file instead of asking us like earlier, saying that we did not have a file name. This time, well, it's not a new file, so we have a file name, and it's just going to save all that content that we had back into the file. So this is how to use VIM in a nutshell.